So the bay went all the way down to the bear break line. The bears failed to break that line. The bulls took it back across the big money line here. So the big money line moved, and then they structured it here inside of this mess, which you guys can see right here. Okay, at the top of this candle wick, right there. I don't want to color the other candle right there. The top of this candle wick was the consolidation, right? Right there. Okay, so there's your consolidation area right here. So they break consolidation right there and made the trade. This whenever it was this morning, just just a few minutes ago. Okay, so we're waiting on. It's come back down here and break this. So basically now you have to take, where is it? Right here. Yeah, because we already know it's coming off the bottom down here. That's not nothing that's new. That's it right there. So basically now, guys, we're up here at a bank level, just past the bank level at 83 and 347. So 83 right here, it's like 84 right there. So you have, um, well, actually, you have a bank level sitting just about right in here. It's 83, okay? And then your other bank levels down here around 47, 48, which is still inside that box, right? So both bank levels are just right in the box or right outside the box, which is kind of strange too. This morning, it doesn't happen a lot, which means scary market. When you get two bank levels close together, especially when they're less than 40, what is that? They're less than 40 points apart, 47 to 83. So they're only like 30, but yeah, they're like 30 something points apart. So that's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. Now we can rise to 514 and 5. What is that? No, 414. Excuse me, 414 to 510. 510 up here looks really good, but the problem with 510 is not a target. I don't believe. No, it's 470 today. No, it's not even that. It's 468. 468 and 498. So, wow. So your targets on these lines today are, that's not there anymore anyway. 468. Where is she at? Right about there. Target. Bing. Second target. Where is that second target? Make sure we double check that. Yeah, it's about the 498, almost the 500 up here. 498 is right about there. Right here somewhere, guys. It's in this general area of this line. Okay, so there we go. But now we know we have this up here, which is the high, which is right at that line for that target, right? And you're going to have to break this if you want to reach that target. You're going to have to break those two candles to get there because it's the high candle and the pullback wick next to it. Okay? So there we go. So that's really all the kind we need right now at the moment. I'm not going to go into all the downside, bear side, and all that because it's not. There's a lot more bear side today than bull side. I can tell you that by looking at it. Projection wise, it's got us going to about the 455. Okay, projection. Okay, but the downside doesn't have that. The downside projection shows us at 153. So, sharing is caring. There you go. So we want to see that. And while we're doing that, guys, I want to bring something else up if I can find it this morning. Let's see if that's this other chart. It's an old chart that I want to use, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to use it for something else. Okay. Oh, dude, what is this? What is this? going to remove that. Remove this. Well, I'm working on another chart, guys. That's what I'm doing. Hang on. Remove that. Remove that. Okay, good. That's what I want to do right here. Right there. Bingo. So right now we are just looking at about the 437 level. Just kind of wonder. If you go mark this, bing, that. Shoot. Okay, so I'm just looking at something, guys. Hang on. I'm not boring you guys. I'm just looking into something that we might see or might not see this morning. And there's a lot of weird stuff on here today. I think today's gonna be one of those days where it's like, okay, are we gonna sit at certain areas? It's got so many crazy moves here. Yeah, this is strange. So basically, guys, I'm really thinking this morning, if we can just maintain. Well, it's got so much shit on the maintaining side over here. Well, we gotta get this one right here. This one I'm thinking right here. Okay. So it looks like to me we got to break the 450. The 450 up to about the 463, 464. If we don't, we're probably going to see a pullback. And I think that pullback candle is about 370 on the pullback here. It could get dangerous in that area, but we're not really going to worry about that right now. We're just kind of looking at something else. But I wanted to kind of look at that anyway because it looks like the 370 is that rejection area. But we already know that we can buy it at 65, guys. So that's kind of cool. So what we're looking at now, guys, we're going to try to concentrate on 365, 366 this morning for a bounce back up to 395 like we did yesterday. Because remember 395 yesterday and 365? Guess what? They're still stupid. They're still hanging in his levels. I can't believe it, but they are. So, guys, we got it made. We know the 365 bounce goes up. And we know the 395 can either send us back down or push it through. So basically, that's where we're at. And you've got 365 that's wanting to come down here that that might go to 52, 51, even 53, I guess, and down into those 30s and 40s, down to that 325 again. So basically, the same short yesterday at 325 is still valid. How about that? Check that out, guys. The 325 is still valid for a short. Amazing. I figured they'd change, but they didn't. And the reason they didn't is because of consolidation. This is why our levels did not change. Right here. Some of them. Now, some of them have changed, but those have not. But they will probably change today. Because somebody's not going to get what they want today. I can tell you that now. And of course, the Bulls didn't get what they wanted yesterday. We didn't. We got this. Remember? And we didn't do shit with it. We lost it. They hit the target up here yesterday, but today's target is already there and here. So they've already hit today's target yesterday. So are they really going to be concerned about getting it again today? Maybe not. maybe not. So today, guys, what we're going to be looking for is this market to come down under this 47. Well, actually, I'm waiting for the 25 probably, but if she gets going this morning, she breaks the 50s into the 40s, down to the 30s, breaks the 25, we're going to get that big short again, all the way back down to 310, 296, 294, 300 area, 294, and then you get 296. You break 296 at 288, you're right back down to way down to 230, which actually 230 is kind of cool because you've got that 220 down there anyway, 218, and that's a good big level down there from like a couple days ago that we hit. So, or we went through, but so right now it's waiting to see if it's going to short, but the problem with that is it's going to be the new level of 375 today. 374 actually. If you don't break the 374, it's not going to happen on the move up. And it's so weird because it's got so much stupid shit going on over here on the side. There, that's better. Way better. So there's a few little roadblocks they've added. You know how we used to take the 95 short all the way back down to 68? That's not going to happen today. It's not. They're going to stop that. That's not going to work again. Not going to be the same trade it was yesterday. I thought it was going to be, but nope. They got something going on there they don't want happening. So right now, guys, we just got to wait. Right now, if we get 375 up, 375 is probably going to be the key to getting back to 395. It's not going to be the 68 like it used to be. But we got a bunch of crap in the way between where? The 375 and the 325. We got about 50 points of stupidness. I'm going to put this red line on here to show you guys this is where this right here is where the short comes in. See that box lined up with the big short right there. 325 is that big short, and there's your red line to prove it, right? Your long is not till you get right here. 374. So your long, one of our longs is sitting right here. Right there. There's our long this morning, and here's our short this morning. That's it, guys. That's pretty much what they're going to be trying to work on. So that's pretty easy. It matches right up with our consolidation. When you have a consolidation box that fits right inside your levels, it's beautiful. It's easy. So now we know that this arrow is the long, and this is the short, and that's it. And all the shit in here between it, I don't know if I'm even going to mess with this morning. I might just wait. It might take a few minutes. But I really think that we are probably going to pull back at the market open. What do you guys think? Any odds? Anybody want to share their thoughts on that with me? What do you guys think? Pulling back, going down, going up? So let me ask you a question. Out of all the people in here, give me your scenario of what you think the market's going to do this morning. What do you think in your mind right now as a trader? This is good. This is a good opportunity, guys, to learn. How do you look at the market this morning? What do you see? What are you thinking? Ask yourself that and tell me, because it's good. It's good to learn. It's a good experience. Sweep highs and turn low. That's a good possibility. That's a really good possibility, Ace. Yep, that's another great possibility right there, Ted, because actually the 324 would be a perfect place for us to get an entry as a long, okay? So look at 324, guys, sweeping, those are upside, yep, looking for a previous high day, and then data has, yeah, okay, good, that's a good one. RQ, good retest there, because hasn't been retested, which makes sense. So see, guys, the scenarios that they're looking at are right. Okay, that they're good basis for trading. But we know if this thing goes up this morning, maybe to the 395 and bolts back down to the 74 and gets down to 325, 325 is either going to be a place where we actually take a long or we go short. That's going to be the place where they're going to try to kill everybody. So if the VWAP is there too, wow. So you got the VWAP 325, you've got the major level at 325, and you got the consolidation box at 325. Remember, have you guys heard the word about confluence in the market and how things all just line up in one spot? That's what's going on this morning. So see, we are above the 74 already, right? That's a trade there, and they know this. Only thing the Bulls got this morning is 74. If you want to, now that's not the only one they have. They could pull it back. I really think the Bulls might pull it back first, like you said, to 365 or 60 or maybe the 56, maybe even the 45 this morning. They could drop it down to 45 re-entry and go back up again. So that is possible. But right now, I'm thinking 374, 375 could be the point where the Bulls, like you said, sweep it, run it up, and then let it fade. And that's a very because the 4-hour candle this morning. If I mean, let me pull up a 4-hour chart here real quick. There it is. Okay, look, yeah. So the 4-hour chart this morning has that big green candle on it, but the wick is a huge sell wick on top of it. So that's an indication there of okay, are we going to get a new candle? So maybe we do something freaky at before 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we get that secondary candle that actually runs it or drops it. So between 9:30 and 10, we're probably going to see sweeps or lows or pullbacks and buy-ins and sell-offs and all that crap. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll know pretty much what this day is probably going to bring for us. Now, if we go to the other move candles, we can see also, I'm thinking anything under, what is that right there? Yeah, yeah, well, that 374 is a dangerous level, guys. It is dangerous. The 374 could really, really destroy the Bulls this morning. It could. And that is no joke. I mean, it could destroy them all the way down to 312 or 310. What the hell is going on with this? I'm trying to get a thing over there. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking that could be a disaster waiting to happen this morning. Yeah, this level right here, man, could be a monster level for the Bears if they really, really looked at it and seen it and thought, wait a minute, man, we could actually sweep the 74 all the way down with no problems at all to 312, and then bounce to 284, or all the way down, sweeping way down low. Just getting down there to about the 240, 240, 242 area. Right now, though, we're still pushing the 74 up move, so we'll see. What you looking for? Oh, yeah, guys, I don't know where my tablet's at. I got a tablet, and I have no idea where it's at. I cannot find it anywhere in my house. I don't know, just don't know. It's brand new. I've only used it like 3 times. I was looking for it to do some stuff with, and Lisa was, and we discovered, wait a minute, where is it? We haven't seen it. I just realized last night, wait a minute, we haven't seen this thing. So where could it be? It has to be here, but it's not. I mean, we've searched this whole house and can't find it. And it's not outside in the truck. I know that. Well, there's a 74, which is Rich's line this morning. Is also 74, which is kind of crazy. So Rich is holding the 74 this morning, and Steve is holding that 54 this morning, and we're getting ready to open this morning, getting ready to come down. Looks like trying to, but I'm not going to be concerned about this pullback, guys, because remember, buy-ins. Where are the buy-in levels? Right. Well, right there is one of them. 65 is one of them. We know that. Your secondary is going to be about right in here somewhere. Right there. Which is Steve's line sitting right here. Look at this, guys. I do think if we get under these levels this morning at 342, we're going to sink. So the market's getting ready to open, and it's already trying to do its thing. But they could just be pulling it back on purpose here because we could get these buy-ins down here, guys. So remember, 55, 65 are good places to run this market back up. 65, 74 are going to be the best two, though, I do believe. But you can get that 55 low. I would say anything between 45 and 65 is a buy-in, guys. Anything going up. You can pretty much buy it anywhere between 45 and 60 if we push back up. So, or 65 to 74. But 74 will be your target right now if we do buy in this low. It has to break 74 to continue, okay? But I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to sweep this shit. I think 45 is going to be the key. Right here at the big money line. I think under this line is going to be the key to going down. If you can hold the 45, you're probably going to get reversed. But it don't. It's showing that, but guess what? We're still showing a green candle, so we're still showing bullish candles on a down move. So it's going to be strange this morning. We're going to give it a second here to see what she's going to do here in about 1 minute. But I'm looking for this 45 short. If it comes down here, guys, I'm going to look see if it'll go 45 to 25 right here and get this money. I'm going to look see if it'll go 45 to 25 right here and get this money. Because it's probably going to reverse here at 25 and go back up. If they don't break this, it will go back up. Because you can see this consolidation box sits on top of our target, which is beautiful for us this morning. It don't get no better than that. Now, see how you got the 25 right here, guys? Oh, crap. I was trying to go long. Shit. I was trying to go long down here, and I just hit the wrong damn button. Okay, sorry. So we're trying to get, I told you, look, it's right there. Did we call that shit perfect? That was beautiful, man. But it's probably going to come back down here, guys. Now, what we do is we look for 65, 65 long, 74 long, right in here. See? Can they hold this 65 long? If they don't hold the 65, remember, guys, I told you this is going to be bouncy around. So I'm not really looking at trading this right at the moment. I'm just going to show y'all because I'm not even going to get in this right now. I'm not. I'm just going to stay away from it. I want 65 long or 74 long. I'm not going to deal with that other crap down at the bottom down there because it's going to kill you. Unless we go 25 short, okay? But we can possibly get, I'm thinking 55, but I doubt it. I really seriously doubt that 55 is going to work either. See, we want down here, if we can get this to work, right? That's where we want that short to come to. See, we want that short to come right down here. Now, you guys see the short right here? 25, right? But we also want that long to work down here, too. So remember, guys, if it don't break this on the short, we're taking the longs here. We're going to take the long at the 25, or we're going to take the short at the 25. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to screw with it. Come on, guys. Are you going to take the fuck? Are they going to take the long at 45? Really? Right in here? You morons. 45 to 65, maybe? So you got 45 to 55 to 65. We got to break the 74, guys. We'll take something out of this. That'd be kind of cool. Not much. 800-900 bucks. That'll work though. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Get out of there and wait. So we got to wait here, guys. We're going. I'm having to do two things at once. It's kind of hard to do two charts. So see how they get the 45 right here? Right there. See the 40? Well, you can't see it. 45 right here. That 45 is where they're trying to take money. They're grabbing a little bit here. We'll grab 800, 900, maybe 1,000 this time. If it don't hold, we get out. It's holding pretty good, so we'll take the 17. If it comes back down, we just take it and get out. And just go back in again at 45. Now 45 goes to 65. We want the 65 to break, guys. If we can't get 65 to break, we're not going to break this box. Okay, so we know if we don't break 65, it's not going to go to 75 and break that either. So 65 is the target because we don't want a chance at 75 if it's not going to work. 75 is our target right here. If it don't break it, we're taking the cash. We're taking it. 45, 75, 30 points, boom, out. $4 grand, be done. Just be done. Okay, so we know that we're going to try to get that 75 right there. If we can hold it, we'll take it. If we can't hold it, we don't. Now, if the 75 would hold, guys, we can get, what, 20 point more, about another 20 points added on to what we already have. So now you can see we're just going to take the money, wait, rebound, and go right back in at 55. Remember, 45, 55, 65 are your entries. That is your entry this morning. Take any one of the three, guys. Just pick you one. So it's either going to be short or long on either one of them, but those are what we're looking at. Right now, she's kind of going long, so we'll take the 45 to 55, and then we'll wait and see if she breaks 65. So basically, it's just 10 points. 10 points leads into 30 points, right? 30 points could turn into 55 points. But see how you know the levels? Beautiful, easy. But I really wanted to get that 25 long. That just made me mad because I hit the wrong damn button this morning. Went short on the 25 long. But it's okay. It's cool. We all make mistakes. I didn't make mistakes on my other chart, though, because I wasn't trading it. So if I missed it on one, I'm not going to try to grab it on the other. So here we go, guys. Now we're going to just wait and see. Are we going to come down to 25 here? We got 45 long, 25, 45, right? Here we go again, doing the same thing. Maybe we'll come down here and grab that long at 34. Maybe. We could grab the longs at 34. They don't know this, but it's a good little retail level. We could grab some stuff on. Or we could actually go short. Right up here. Also, I'm just showing you guys this. We're not trading this, okay? See how they can go long or short in either place? It's kind of nice. But the problem is we're not getting what we want. We're not getting that 74 to clear, guys. We're not. Now, you can go short here at 45. See? Like I said, down to about 34. I think the buy-in at 38 is nice. I really do. 38's a good place to buy also. They got all kinds of little strange levels this morning to buy shit at. And they're going to lose this, guys. I have a feeling the Bears are going to take this back to these fools. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. Look, it's just click on and make some money. $400, we'll take it, right? Because all we know is we can come back down here, right here. See how we go down here? Right there. Hey, I know what we'll do. Check this out. This is a good place to learn. Okay, so we'll just buy one here. Buy no one there. Buy one there. We're stacking levels, guys. I'm stacking levels at 45, 55, 65. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to buy every one of them and stack. I'm just going to stack these lows at 45 and 55. Just stack them. She holds 55, you add one at 65, or you get out. It's okay. We're going to hold 55. Do we get 65 and add a contract? Here. Right there. 65, add. So now we added one. Oh, we added more than one. Holy shit. I would go over here and add this one. It wasn't doing them in ones, guys. I don't know why it was doing that. Sorry. Okay, look. We'll buy one here. We're just going to buy one, right? We're just buying one at like the 55, okay? And 65. That's all we're doing. We'll buy one here at 55. We'll add one up here about 65. We're going to buy one, add one. Buy one, add one. Okay, 55, 65, get money. She's going to drop. Okay, she's only dropping what? $300? No big deal, guys. That's nothing. That $300 is nothing. Okay, 55, buy again. 65, add another one. We're just trading. All we're doing is stacking trades against the shorts. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm stacking trades against the shorts this morning. Right there. We're going to get 74 here, and we're going to add another one. We're right back to the original 8 contracts we had. See? And look at the money we got. We just stacked shorts. We were down $250 to $300. That's it. We stacked inside of there. This is how I break this. This is how I stop from losing my money in these trades. I stack on these short levels because I know what's going to happen. They're going to run it up there to get the targets, but the problem is they're going to keep stacking these contracts down here until the bears take a hold of this, okay? Our stack levels run all the way down to the 25. So we know that we can stack all day long. 65, right here. See? We can stack these. So the bulls know they can stack anywhere they want inside of this stuff, guys. Anywhere. And if as long as they can hold the green candle, their money, they're not worried about losing a dime here. Because all they'll do is put more money in to let it revert back. Okay? And they try to get that lower move. They want to buy in down here. See, I'm adding contracts down here. Look. You just keep adding, right? See, now watch this. Watch what we'll do. We're going to keep adding like a big boy would do until it gets to a certain price. And what they do is they get it all the way down with their contracts, guys. They want to drop that entry to match the entry they got. See? I'm going to show you how the big boys do it right here. That's what they do. They keep adding contracts as a broker to the price that they want. And I already know where I can add those contracts at. Anywhere between 45, 35 to 65. And I can absolutely beat the crap out of you. See this? You want to see a trade? Watch this trade. This is how you do it, guys. This is how people know how to, I've only actually got 8, so I'm just letting you guys know. But this is how you stack contracts. You've probably never seen anybody do this. But this is what the big money buyers do versus what retail does. We all put in a contract and wait for it to get it to a certain price and hope we make money, right? Or we do make money, like I go in and make money. But they don't. They don't have to worry about that because they are playing with big-ass money of $1 million or more. They can go in and stack 12, 14, 50 contracts, whatever they want to do, and run it. 88's light. It sure is, Ted. That's a light contract trade right there. 88's a good contract size. You're right with them, but you're just under them. Okay? So you guys see where this is going. This is trying to go back up to 395, right? We want to see the 395 run up here. Now, the reason I'm doing this is just to show you how they stack contracts low on you. Every time you think it's going down, or people in the market think that, oh yeah, the bears are going to get the bears are going to get it. We're going to take the short. No, because if I'm a big trader and I'm looking in this box here, what is the secret of contraction? What is it? You guys know what it is, right? I'll show you right here. The secret of contraction is C equals, right? H, let's see. S, A. That is the secret of a contraction box, right? Contraction equals hold, scale, and add. Did you guys know that? That's exactly what it means. As a big money trader that came off this long, we are going to hold this box. If it breaks this box, we're going to cancel our trade. See? We're going to get back in right here. We're going to add contracts in here and wait and wait and wait. If it only came down to here this morning, we're not going to cancel. We're going to wait for the pullback. We know the 25 is the pullback. We're going to wait. Okay? And we're going to add contracts. I'm showing you exactly how they think, guys. This is exactly how the professionals think. We're not going to be concerned about nonsense. Right? Hang on a minute. I don't want to do that. So now we wait and see if the bears can take it down. 35.45 entry. Okay, that's going to be the entry going back north, 35.45. We want to see the 25 come through and go ahead and murder everybody. But I don't think it's going to happen. Not yet. That was sick. What did Jaja? Well, I can show you guys how you can be down in your account. Look, let's just watch this. We're just going to do a test. We're just going to hit buy just to say we're hitting buy. Right? I'm just going to let it run, guys. Don't even worry about the loss because we're just going to show you this. I'm showing you this on purpose. Oh, my God, I'm $800 down. What do I do? Shit. Well, I'll tell you what you do. You wait. Right? You wait to 45.35 and you buy more. Right? Now, if it goes 25, we're going to go short, guys. See right here, buy limit, 25. We want to go short down here. See this? We don't want to go short on 11, but I want to go short on 25. 25 is that short. We can wait for it to pull back, and I'll do it again for you. But I'm going to make my short at 25 down here. That's exactly where I want to go, guys. Remember I told you 25 short? Now, if it goes back to 25, we're going to go back 25 long. But remember I told you 312? There's a 312, 310, 312, just like we thought. We got to break the 10 here, come down to about 296. And then once we get 296, about 294. And once we get 294, we're golden. Now, even though we lose money right here, we can do the same thing. Watch. We can stack contracts against the 25 going south. Now, see, if it goes back to 25, though, we're going to probably go back long, right? Because they got the target of 310, 312 already this morning. We'll see how they're going to come back up here. Look at this, guys. Watch. We want to wait to see if they come back up here and go back south, or I think they're going to go back low again. These idiots right here. They love that 312 area. So I think the 312 area is what... Oh, shit. I didn't hit the damn sell button. Crap. This morning, I'm not looking at my computer. Anyway, there. So we got to get down here anyway. So we're going to go 65, 68 short, 91 short. All these shorts are down here, guys. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to be up here, but we're just going to come all the way down now to about 230. We're just going to run to 230 on this, okay? So being that I missed my stupid move, that's all right, though. It's good. I'm still making killer money. Perfect. Let's go right down. Let's go right down, guys, to the bottom with this candle down here. Let's go. Let's just hold this shit till it gets to 230. How about that? Oh, mercy. And I think they're going to stop this right at 231. If they stop this at 231, guys, we know we can go long. Okay? We can. We can definitely go long there. Now watch the 25. Look at this. Look, see how they're pulling it back, guys? They want to. These longs are 90. Okay, the longs are 90. The pullback is 90. But also, you can go short at 90. Right there. See, I added one. Now we can also add another one at 85 if you wanted to. So now we're back to the original short, which is beautiful, which is 90. 90 is another short. So we hold 90 down here. As long as we get through, guys, the 90 down to 77. You want 77 to plummet. 77 is another short that you can put contracts in or just take the short. Because 77 goes to where? 60, 60, 61 down there. So 77 runs down to 61. 77 pulls back to 90, guys. As you can see, watch it work. See that? Now, what are they going to do here at 90? Okay? If they don't get 90 to work, they will buy the 90, right? But if they can't buy the 90, they have to go short at 90, okay? So you want to be under 77 here. The 77 short right here is where they try to put more contracts in to get this to work. So you got short at 77, right? Now watch this. I'll show you how to scale this one. It's going to pull back up to about, there's 78, right? So we'll add. We're going to add at 61 down here. See if 61 will come through. 61 is another place we can add contracts. Okay. Can we add at 51 or 50? Possible. We got to get there first. So we're being safe. We can either take the profits or we can scale into profits. So you're scaling in your trades, guys. You're scaling in the money, right? You're moving contracts around to match what they're doing, guys. That was a nice short. Now look where we're at. Oh my God, we're going to be down in money, right? No, we're not. We're just going to add contract 75. We'll add another one right here. We're very close to price. We're at 71. I can add another one to get closer. So I got 77 short, and I'm at 70 what? 73, 74? So I'm right on top of that short with those contracts. I know this. I know I'm very close to the original short that they want to go short. They're going to pull it back on purpose because they're trying to avoid. They know that short is 77, and we got our contracts down here at what, 72? But watch. I can move those up. I'll go right here. There we go. I had to add a few more, but guess what? We're correct. We can take money there. We just, you just grab $1,300, $1,400 and be done. And this works, guys. This is how people secretly add in the markets. And look at this shit right here. Look at my secret ad. Look what just happened. Everybody else added with me. That's what happened. And we go right down to 31, which I was telling you guys about, right? This is not a game, guys. This is completely done on structure. These people know, like I know, where you can add contracts to make this market dump. 77 was a perfect place, and I think we had a shitload of contracts being bought or being sold out at the 77 for everybody to go short. They kept adding contracts at 90, 77, 90, 77. Now, most of these guys, if they want to keep this running, they're going to add more at 40. Or they'll add more at 40 and 31. Or they'll wait for the pullback and add them at 60. So 60, 40, and 30 are all add-ins for bears. They can add more contracts to trap the bulls. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here. Have you guys ever seen this before? Anybody? Have you guys ever seen anything done like this before? It's craziness, isn't it? But it's how they think, guys. It's how people think that are professionals. They don't care which way the market's going. It's can we get the entry we want to stack contracts in a sideways market or a market that's being crazy? Or do we wait for the big move? Now, we know that 90 is a long, okay? 90 is a long, right? 90 is also a short. So we have to wait to see which side of this market's going to happen. Right now, we are in a bear move. It's not a long at all, but you're going to get the pullbacks of that bullish move, right? You're going to get those. That's a guarantee. And I'm just going to go 77 short 2 or 3 times. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going 77 short every time, guys. I'm just doing it every single time for about $5 grand, $4 grand, $3 grand, whatever I can get, and taking it. I either want to take my profits at 60 or 51. If it holds 51, I'll take them at 40. Okay, so 60, 51, 40, guys. 60, 51, and 40 are your targets low. Your pullback is 77 off that 60 target, right? I gradually try to introduce you guys to different things in this market, just gradually. I don't want to lay all this on you at one time because I don't want you trying it right now. I mean, you can try it on a sim, guys. Don't try this in your real accounts unless you really, really know what you're doing. Unless you're really paying attention to what I'm saying. If you're paying attention to what I'm saying, you can do this. But if you make a mistake, it's going to cost you. Okay, I'm just telling you now. But I don't mind, like I said this morning, when you're down, guys, don't sweat it when you got 3 targets together. If you got, oops, if you got 3 little sell targets together, oh my God, I'm down $300. Oh my God, he's wrong. No, those 3 little targets together are beautiful because you can manipulate those targets with trading against them, in the shorts and the long side, both. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. It's absolutely the truth. And see how this is pulling back, guys? I expect this pullback to go somewhere about 90 again, which is which is which is what we should be doing. So we just get out of this right here because we're already done with it anyway, and we wait to see. Now what we're going to do, we'll put one right here, right? Let's put one. Let's put one there. Just one. We've already made 6 grand anyway. Just got one. See, look at that. We're just taking one there at 77, and we're going to add one at 60 down here. If she falls through, guys, we're going to add one at 60. If she don't, she pulls back to 8. If she pulls back to 77, we'll just add another. So we'll just keep adding. The only thing we don't want to add, we're not going to go past our add. We're not going to add 185 up there. We're not. We're just going to cancel it. See, right here. You just take your profits low. Take your profits low, guys, down here around the 60. That's what I'm going to do. And if I can get 50 out of it, I'll take that. But if she reverts back across the 86 to 90, I'm not even going to worry about those. I'm not taking that 86, 85 short. I'm not. I'm just going to stay away from that one for now because I think that's a bull move. Look how many times this made money, guys, right here. It just makes money every time it goes down. Isn't that amazing how you can pick one little area where they just manipulate the crap out of people? It's a beautiful thing right here. We're in the middle of nowhere making money, but that's what they think. They don't know where the target's at. That's kind of funny, but hey, with one contract, if you only get 300, 240, that's fine. Just let it go. We want to get down here to this. We want to get down to about 60 and add another one sell. If we can get it to sell at 60, we'll take it. If we can't, we wait for the pullback and try to re-enter. These bears are failing this morning, so they're not moving any further down than 31 like I thought they would, but they got almost to the 31, which they should have. That was the target. They got to 35, which the target was 31. So they haven't reached that lower target yet either, so that's kind of another good sign that we could keep going. Add one at 60. See, I just added one at 60, guys, right there. I'm going to add one at about 54, 55. Right there. Add one at 55. We come down. Now we're going to wait till she breaks the 40, about the 40 down here, and we're going to add another one. Add one at 40. How you guys like adding on? Are anybody adding on with me? You guys like this? It's pretty cool, isn't it? This is real professional trading you're doing. You're adding into places where you know you can make money and it's easy. So you got that 40 there to keep relying on 40. I could probably add another one at 40. I'm gonna add another one at 30, about 30 down here, right there, if we can get the whole 30. Now, if we can't get the whole 30, we gotta take profits. But if we do hold 30, we're going down to about seven, well, about 18. If we get 18 to hold, we'll add one there. If 18 holds, right? We'll add another one at 18, guys. Okay? And 18 holds, we're going to wait to try to see if we take profits at the 6. If the 6 holds, we'll add more at the 6, and we'll keep going. We'll add another contract at 6 down here. We added one at 18 here. Now, if we get down to 6, we'll just add another one and see if these guys can push it down to 197, right? Actually, we could probably add one right here at the frickin' 14 because I'm playing on this dumb level now. It's a new level. So now we know, guys, 14, 15 is going to be key here also. You've got to break it. See? We didn't break it. But we're trying to. We're trying to get 14 to get out of the way down to 6. I think I'm going to wait till it gets to 5, though, before I add one. 5 and 196. Now we're looking for 190. We're looking for 5, and we're looking for 196 low. Okay? Can we add those? My goal is to keep adding until I get down to where? All the way down to 171. Because when I get to 171, I'm probably going to add a few more and really make this market, kill this market this morning and get everything I want to get out of it and be done. Can we add one at 5? There's the 5. We're selling another one at 5, guys. And we want to get down to 190, about 196, 197 now. I'd say about 196. We'll add another one. Right there. Who's trailing it with me? Anybody? Come on. I hope you guys are excited. So now we can't add another one, guys, until we get down to about 182. Even though the 85, 87 is going to be tough. You got to watch the 85, 87 because they might do something stupid right here. But if you break the 80, guys, if you break this 81, you need to add one, even maybe 2. 81, I'm going to probably add another one. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 for the big move. Because we want to capitalize this big move from 81 all the way down to 141. It's a 40-point move straight down. Now remember, guys, you can get the 85 to 81 add on and take 81 to 41. But I think they might stop it around 45. But anyway, 81 to 45 is good, right? There it is. There it is. There she goes. Can we get past the 85? Down to 81. That's what we want. We're not going to add 185. We're going to wait. That's an entry, but we're going to wait because we're already in the money. Okay? We've done a lot of shit before 10 o'clock this morning. We took those longs up stacks. We took these short stacks. It's beautiful. Now we're going to come down here. We're going to grab this. We're going to grab this 81 down here. Guys, if we get to 70. 70 is another one, guys. If we can break 81 to 70. 70 is really going to send us, okay? They've changed it on us. It was 81, now it's 70. So now we got to wait. We can add one at 81 to get to 70, but 70 is going to be 70. I think is really going to kill these people. You can see her pulling back. Where's the potential pullback going to be? About between the 218 and the 196. That's what you're looking at, guys. 218, 196 area. That's where you're working in right now. You You can still hold it as long as it don't break the 218 if you're already big money on it. She crosses the 218, she's done. Or not 218. What did I say? Yeah, it is 218. 218, yeah, that's I'm right. It'll go back to the original entry probably up here at 30. So there we go. Which you guys can see, we scale out, get our money, and just don't worry about it. Now we got the same entry down here. The same entry you see me on right now is the entry, the 31, right? That's still the entry. It's still the entry. 31 is still the entry down low. However, if we pull back and go bullish, our entry is going to be about 60, okay? If we don't get this to work, we'll have to take the longs at 60. So we got a good trade there, guys. You pull back, take $6 grand out, and walk away. And just wait to see what these bears are going to do. Are they going to make a big heavy pullback on this? Are they going to try to get back low? Are they going to go low again, or are we going to go north this time? Now, we know if we go north, we can take entries at where? The bulls can take entries at 40 and 52. See? The bulls can go long right here with one contract and wait. If they get to 52, they can add one. The bears can go short here at 42 and wait till they get down here to 31 and add another one. See? You see how they're doing this, guys? They're playing games. You can catch those longs also all the way back up, guys. But you've got to know what you're doing to do it. Okay, so 250 would be a good place to take a long if they can hold 250 back to 260. So can they hold the 250 is the question. Right now they're not doing too good of a job of it. So see, they're just kind of hanging right here, not doing nothing. They're getting those 45 longs, but can they break that 50-52 long? Yeah, I don't recommend that, Nacho. I don't recommend driving and trading. I've done it. It's always a losing battle. Can we get 51, guys? That's all we need to do is get 51. Try to get these guys to move this up a little. You know, come on, bulls. The Bears had a little fun. They can still have more fun, but this candle right here is probably going to revert back. And I'm hoping. See, this is the chance the bulls have a chance here, guys, to make this market work now. They really do. This candle's not very strong, and it's at 10 o'clock, which is makes it even more special. So what they do is they're going to scale in down here. I think the bulls are going to scale in here at 31. And if they can't scale the 31 guys, they're probably going to scale down here between the, somewhere between the 13, 14 to 6, maybe the 196 to the 183. They're looking for somewhere to kill these bears. And all those levels I just told you about are the places they're going to try it. But for some reason, I like this 201 right here. I do. It's nice. Let's see until they do it. See how the bulls can buy in, guys? We're just going to buy in all the way down here. Just like that. And look how it dropped my price, right? Look how it dropped my entry price from losing money. It was down. When I lowered it all the way down, guys, I was 270 down. Not 700 down, 270 down. Because I'm scaling in the price. I'm actually lowering my loss. Did you guys know when you add in contracts and you're down on money and you add in contracts, you lower your loss? You probably didn't know that, did you? They don't teach that. It's like, well, shit, they don't tell you. See how they get all that money to come back in here, guys? They're just trying to scale this down here around this 207, 208, 206. Because what they want to do is they want to break that 14. And the bulls want to break that 18 because they want to get that target at 31. See? You want to break 18 to 31. That's exactly what the bulls are trying to do. And there it is. Boom. Right there. I just killed their ass right there. Killed them. 31 to 45, 45 to 52. Yeah, get you a Tesla so you can run under somebody. He was trading and he was trading and I don't know. We seen the car jump a ramp. We don't know what happened. It's hilarious. Look for these longs down here, guys. Look for these longs. Look for these longs at 14. Look for these longs at 18. Look for these longs at 30, at 45, 44. I'd say 40. Look for longs at 40, 52. You're looking for longs. That's hilarious. You got your chart on the Tesla car. That'd be hilarious. That would be funny, man. I'd ride with you. I'll work the charts, you drive the car. How about that? Nacho, I'll just work the charts and you drive. Cross country trade. Yeah, you gotta be careful with it with stacking contracts. You just gotta know the levels. If you know the levels, it's not as hard. But if you try to do it just to be doing it, it's rough. But right now, they're just this market's stupid, so they're just trying whether they can try to make money. The Bears don't want it. The Bulls don't want it. The momentum's kind of stinky. Nobody's really trying to do anything, special. And I think the Bears are going to wait, guys. I think what we're really going to do is wait till these Bears get down here about this 170, and it's going to short there. That's what I'm thinking. So I got a little stack money there. That's cool. So 170, guys, is where I'm trying to get down to. I want to see 170 jump all the way down to 140. And what starts that trade is about the 85. See, if they could get the shorts at 85 right here, if they could get that to go down to 70 down here, if they can get the 70 to hold right there, that's where their money's at. The bear money is at the 70, guys. If this short would work, it'll go to 40 down here. But see, the Bulls know this short. They know that you're trying to get that short at 70 down here. So they keep playing stupid little games down there. The Bulls keep buying back at 70 to try not to let these Bears have the 70. That's all it is. 70.82 is a long, okay? I'm just showing you guys this. I'm not trading this. I'm waiting to see if we're going to come down, then I'm going to jump that 70, okay? If not, I can go long at 70 and take money at 82, okay? So my trading now is between 70 long to 82 long. If it breaks 82 long, I hold it. If it don't, I get out. Okay, but if it comes down here to 70 and holds 70, I'm definitely going short. Okay. I wonder if I could do that. I was just thinking about something. There, 70. We'll say 69 right there. That's good enough. 82. There it is. There's your two targets. 70, 82. If it breaks the 82 to 70, great. And it gets here, we're going to go down. If it don't break those, we're going to be longing. This is where you're going to go long right here. This is where, well, I'm not telling you to go long. I'm just saying this is where I'm going to go long, and everybody else in the market is probably thinking the same shit I'm thinking, right? So these two right here, guys, these two lines. This right here is your little, I think it's 70. Shit, that's like 80. I don't want 80. I want 70. 82. That's 81 right there. There. That's perfect. That little box is all we need right now. You either break this box and come down, or you bounce this box and go up. Okay? This gives you guys an opportunity right here. This is opportunity. This is opportunity to go long down here at 82, pull back, or you can go long here at 70 and pull back, or we break 70, we flush. Because what we'd like to see, well, that's our 14 there. Let's see, where's it at? This is what we'd like to see. We'd like to see it break this and come down, right? Man, they ain't getting that. They're not even. It's just so weird. There's like barely any momentum this morning. It's like, okay, Bears got their move, right? But man, is that all? Come on. Gee whiz. Don't be holding up the money. Let the money flow. Let's go. Thursday. You can see the dome, though, guys. Remember that dome I was telling you about? What else do y'all see? Does anybody recognize something in this chart? Look at this. Big down, the big up, the big up, the big down. Look at this big giant M pattern. See the M? There it is. Big old Mary's sitting right here. Mary is sitting right here on your bear line. There's Mary's entry right there at the 14. Boop. We just gotta wait now, guys. We can. Oh well, we can also do something else since it's so stupidly boring. Let's see what we can do over here, guys. We know that just because one thing doesn't work, something else won't, right? Okay, so let's go over here and do this. All right, who's ready for this tick-to-tick trading? We're going to do tick-to-tick for you guys this morning. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to say, okay, we're going to take this little arrow right here. We're going to put him right here. Okay, then we're going to take this little arrow, his little friend, and put right there. I'm going to show y'all something you've probably never seen in your lifetime. This is going to be fun and more fun. Okay, so right now we're looking for the 24. Okay? But where's that bottom at? Shit. 24.25. So we know that we are got 205. I'll try to get it close, guys. And we're looking for the 24. Here. 25. So now we're looking for 32. Okay, watch. Now watch what I'm saying. Okay, guys, 32 breakout. Now you're looking for the breakout at 40. Okay, I don't think I can move them fast enough. So if the Bulls get the 40, they're going to try to move it up. If the Bears get the 20, they're going to try to move it down. Okay? So this goes to, oh shit, I don't think I'll be able to do this while I'm calling it at the same time. The Bulls want the 40. And the Bears want the 21. Right here. Okay? So see, if the Bears can go short at 21, they'll take it. If they can't go at 21, they're going to go back up at 21. See? They'll take the 21 long. Now, can they break that 30? Can they break that 40 long to make us money? Okay? 40 long. Now, if we break 40 long, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to wait to see if we break 40 long. If we don't break 40 long, we get out. 35 is the pullback. 34 pullback. 30 is a pullback. Now, this is tick to tick, guys. This is not levels. Okay? It's something totally different. Midline is going to be about 31 on this. You need to be holding that 31 midline. I would think on this. Now, if we don't get that, we're going to wait to see if they bounce it back down to where. Our short is now 20. This can fade to 20. or this is going to 40. It's one or the other, 20 or 40. 40 is the potential long where we move up more. 40 is where we're going to try to move the market higher. Okay, if we move the market higher, it's 40, guys. It has to be 40. And there she goes, 40, 45. Now she's 40, 45, 25, 46. Now to get the market to move faster, we got to move to 46. 46 is all we need. If we can't get 46, we're going to pull back. Where's that bottom now for the bears? 26. If the bulls don't break 26, it's not going down. If the bears break 26, they're going to try to short it. Watch. See this? See the 26? Now watch. If it doesn't hold 26 and break 26, they're going to try to buy at 26, right? If it shorts at 26, this is where the bears will try to take it. Watch. Am I at 26? Hell no, I'm like at 21 or something. I didn't want to do that. 26. So we know that 26 is the short. But, because what they're going to do, guys, is they're going to run the 26 down to 17, 18. If you can't get past 18, it's not going to happen. If you get past 18, I'm taking profits at 18, okay? Because if it goes back up to 26, guess where she goes? Boom. Up here. The bulls will be looking to push it back off 26 to go long. 26 goes to where? 40. Right? So this 26 down here, this little arrow, 25, goes, oh shit, I just can't. Get over here, stupid. Let's get this over here. This should be 40. 45. That's 45. 26 is where? For some reason, well, let me lock on this thing. There we go. So 26 is right there. This is it, 26.45. See how we're getting under the 26, guys? Okay. Now, if we get under 26, where are we going to have to break next? Down about the 12. But now watch. Watch these bulls. See, there's your 26, right? That's that 26 area right there. If we don't break this, this is where these bears are going to go short. If you don't get past the 26, you're not going to be able to go long. See? So they'll sell it. Anything under 26 is considered a sell, right? But anything over 26, I think would be the long now. So watch. Just watch this. Oh, shit. It did to me again. They dropped it. See how they do 26 short? Every single time, guys. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Now we know that this is continuation down here at the 5. They have to break that 5 right there. Now, where's that long? It ain't 26 no more. It's 22. So now the bears need to go to 201, and the bulls need to come back and revert to 21. 201 is continuation. 21 is the pullback for the bulls. Okay? It's hard to show you guys and click the charts too. So I'm just showing you how this works, though. I want to show you how this works. So will the bulls take the trade right here at the 21? No, they're not. If they do, they'll take it right there at 21. And look at that. There it goes, 21. Now, if the bulls want to hold this, they got to get to 30. If they don't get to 30, it goes back to 21, guys. If they hold the 30, you're going to try to push it back to where? The original target of 45. Anybody ever seen this done before? This is craziness. This is when you really got to be watching the market. You've really got to know your targets, guys. This is seriously retail to the tick, guys. So you got 21 here. 21 goes short. See? Look at that. How do you know 21 is short? That's the bull-bear line. But it's not a bull-bear line that we have on our chart, guys. This is my own scenario. I call that the line. It's the break line. You got to break 21. If you don't break 21, look what happens. Look. Woo, the bears kill you. And you make money on the bears side at 21. Now, the continuation off the 21 for the bears will be the 2 down here. Well, they got to break 2. If you don't break the 2, it's not happening, guys. If you break the 2 right here, you would go short, right? I'm just going to put it down and show you guys and leave it there. So if you break the 2, we go short. If we don't break the 2, what are we going to do? We're looking to try to come down. There goes that 2. And now you got to break the 196. Now you got to come down here and break the 193. If you don't get 193, she pulls back. The pullback is where? 13, 14. 14 is the target now going north. 193 is the target going south. So 193, we have to have the continuation south in these markets. This is how I trade these tricky markets. I use my little tick-to-tick side, take profits out of this shit, and leave when it's all stupid like this. The 14 long right here, guys, okay, is trying to hit. See? You got that 14 long. 14 long goes to 24 long. 24 long has to hold. 24 long holds that 35, 36 long and goes to the 45 long. 45 long continuation up to the 54 long. 54 long will continue to 55 long to 56 long and push the market higher. Can we get 60 now? 60 is the trade. The bears want to short you at 38. See the 38 short? There it is. How'd you like that move? You guys got to learn this. I'm telling you. This is something that you can do in markets, guys. It's sideways, slow, stupid, nonsense markets. This is how you extract money from markets that aren't doing anything. Okay? You just see me tag $7 grand in a matter of seconds. All we're looking for now is what? The bull long at 40. The bull's got to go back to 40 to stay long, and the bears will probably try to come back down to our entry if they can, because what they'll try to do is get down here to about the 14 again. See? There's our entry all over again. Now, if they don't hold that 14 entry, guess what's going to happen? 17 is going to reverse it back. It's going to go back at 17 and kill these guys. The 17 could absolutely plummet the bears on an entry. But if they break the 17, she's probably going to go short. So 1750 is the short, okay? But now the bulls want to go back to 36 for the long. So bulls long's 36, bears short 17, right? 17 short bear, bull 36. Make sure it's 36. Yeah, it's 36. Actually, it's about, we'll say 37. But anyway, it's right there. See this? Look. See how they come down to the short? Now they know they have to have their short at 15. So 14 now, 14, 15 is the short for the bears. If they can't break the 15, guys, it's going to go back not to 36 now. No, no, no. The entry drops because of the targets got lower. So your entry up top goes to 34, not 36. You see how the games you play, guys? It's interesting, isn't it? So now the bulls are looking for 36 long, and the bears are looking for 14 short, right? I have a system that does this, guys. I've made this. This is something that I can teach you on the system to use, but boy, you're going to have to be really spot on to use it. But if you used it and did it right, you would make a damn killing. Because it does make a killing, guys. 34 long. So we're trying to get 34 long. Now remember, 34 is that rejection level, so you got to get it to pass the 34. Now you're not looking for 34 anymore. You need this thing to come up here and hit this 30 what? About 36. I'd say 37 to be on the safe side. But now 37 tries to go up, and where's that short? 14. So you got 37, 14, 37, 14. 14 goes south, you're going to see it go short. See right here? Right there, look at that. It tries to go short at 14. It got down to 10. Didn't hold. See the games they're playing, guys? But now that lowers the bull target down to 30. So now the bulls can take an entry at 30 now instead of 37, right? So your bull targets come down as the bears get low, if that makes sense to you guys. See, if we can get 37, if we can get the 30 to hit here, 30, 31, I would say probably just 30's fine, 30, 31. That 31 goes back to 40, which is going to push that market again. So now the bulls want the 30. They want the 30. And the bears want what? The bears want the 10. Watch the 30, guys. Watch. Watch the 30. See it? Trying to get money. They want 30. They want 36. See? Little increments of stupidness. They got to get 30 to 36. Well, actually, they don't have to do that. They can get 30 to 38. See how we go to 30 and we revert back? Because the bears want the 10. But guess what? 30 and 10 is what? 20 points. So what's the midline? 20, guys. Anything above the 20s is going to try to stay above. Anything below the 20 is going to stay below. You got to really watch the 20 on this. Because if you get under the 20, it's probably going to try to go to 10. If you get above 10, 20, it's going to try to go to 30. Now, that's just the concept I use. You don't have to use it yourself, okay? Because it can be dangerous. But right now, the bulls are wanting that 30 marker to get in to the 36, back to the 40. If the bulls can hold 30, it would be beautiful. But you can see it goes up there and tries not to do shit, right? So we're trying to get the 30 to break. We have to have 30 here. 30, 36. If you can get 30, 36, this might take off. It looks like she's going to, right there, to the 40. So you got 30, 40. 10 points. Just going to revert a little bit back down here. As long as she holds the 30, we're good. There we go. Come on, just hold the 30. Stay in there. Let's go. Get that 40 and let's rock and roll. Where are we trying to get to now, guys? We're trying to push this market to two places, 45 and 60. 45 and 60 are where they're trying to push this market to, okay? How do you guys like to take the tick? Anybody? Give us feedback. What do you think? Crazy or what? Come on, guys. Wake up. Somebody tell me something. Am I on? Am I here by myself? Yeah, I would recommend not trying this, guys. I'm just showing you guys and teaching you this. You don't have to try this because this can be dangerous unless you know what you're doing. But once you do learn this, guys, this is how you make money in stupid markets like we have today. 30 is the key. 30 can go down, as you are seeing. Now watch 20. See if it don't break the 20, guys. If it breaks the 20, she's probably going to be heading back south to that 10. Okay? So right now, this... Oh, stupid thing. I just can't. I hate this. I just hate these arrows. Get out of there. I'm just going to get rid of this arrow right here. Let's just get rid of this and this. Let's just use this. How about that? So we know that these guys are doing 30. Right? And the bears want to be above the 10 or below, say, the 9. See? Look at this. Now, this ain't permanent. This is not permanent at all. It's not. Because what will happen is going to change. This shows you guys. So now we had to break the 45. 45 goes to 60, right? So they move this box to 45. Right? Now the bears move their box to where? The 34. Right there. And that's it. The bulls will stay long above the 45. The bears will go short at 34. And that's how they're doing this, guys. This is what they're working on. Stupidness. So if it don't break 34, guys, it's not going to short. It has to come under 34 to be a short. And there she goes. Look at that. Is that spot on or what? Now, if it pulls back to 34, it'll probably go back long again at 34 to try to get back to the top of the box. If you don't get that, it's going to go down to 25. And then she will try to revert that short from 25 down. So right now, you've got 34 to 25, which tries to fade down to where? 18. That tries to fade down into side of 11. And here it goes, see? Why won't that work? They know that if they can get this down here to about the 18, they're going to try to run 18 to 14, 14 short, 14 down to, down as far as it'll go. So right here, see this? Sell. See how they sold it down here, guys, at the 14 right here? And they're pushing back off of that now? Look at that. Boop. Now the bears have to stay in this and just keep growing down. They got to go all the way down to 198, 196, 192. Got to break the 190. They got to break the 88 now. 91, 91.88, 89. Come on, 89. Let's go. 89.88, 89.88. There you go. Be our friend. Get down here to 88. All we got to do is get the 88 now. We're good. 88 rolls. 88 rolls it. But where's that top? Remember, 208. 208 is the top now, guys. 88 short. Continuation at 88. We have to break 88. 88 will try to fade all the way down to where we were originally. Probably 88 to 79 and 79 down to about 170 that I wanted this morning. And look at this short. Look at this short, guys. Look at this. We just took a tick-to-tick short for freaking $5 grand, right? And we're still not done. All we got to do now is wait for these bulls to break the 79, and it's going to go back down again. Bears, sorry. Bears break the 79, they're going to get right down here to 78. 78 is going to flood this down probably to 68. But where are the bulls sitting? 98, 99. The bulls want the 99. Okay, the bears want this one down here at about the 78, and the bears want that 99. Right? Bulls want the 99. Watch it pull back to the 99. If it goes long at 99 and stays there, what's going to happen? They're going to try to revert this back from 99 to about 210. 210 can send it back low again, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to see if they can stay under the 199, because we want to get these bears down here to flush this at 179. Can we get 179, 178 to work down here, guys? Can we make this work? You see how you can take money with doing different things in the markets, guys? When the markets are stupid, how you can extract money. Look at this. Look at this. There it is, 78. Can we get the 78 to follow through now to the 75? 75 needs to come down here. We need to nail the 70, guys. And it all depends on 75. Now, the bulls are at 95. They're not at 99 no more. They're 95 now. They've come down with the bears. They're chasing the bears' lows to hold that 95. The bulls are going to hold the 95 entry, while the bears are trying to get the 75 entry. What do you guys think about this? Anybody? Great stuff. Thank you. Thank you, TKO. Have you guys heard anybody call tick to tick like this? Spot on, man. Boom. We know exactly. Now, if we look at our big levels, remember, our big level, guys, was that 171. Remember? We know this. All we're trying to do is get 75 down here to that 68, right? 68.71 for the flush. And avoid that 99. Now we want to get 60 low down here. We want to get a 60 low because we're down here at the 80, guys. 68, we're down here. Can we get this to come to 60 down here and just absolutely plummet right here? This is where she's going to fall to 40 right here. If we get the move, it's going to be straight down. It's just going to go. Woo-hoo! Come on down. Let's go. 56 now, guys. We need 56, 55, 54. We need 55, 50. 55, 50 on the bear side. The bulls are set at 75. Bulls at 75, bears at 55. Let's go. There's that 55. Now we just got to keep it rolling down here, guys. We got to get 55 to revert down to 53. 53 to 52. 52 to 50 even. 50 even. Now to 49.75. The continuation is 49. 75. If you break 49.75, you're going to keep going lower. And watch it keep bouncing off that 49.50 right there because that 49.75 is that target. Now you got 49.25. Now you got 45.50, 44, 44.50. And there goes 44.50 down to 39.25, 39.25 to 37.50. 38.25 now. 38.25 is continuation. And now it's 35 continuation. Woo! Now it's 28 continuation to 27.50 continuation. 25.25. 25 and a quarter continuation. Bulls that now have moved to the 44. How you like that? That's enough. Yeah, man, you talking about some moves, man. So now we know the Bulls are sitting at 44, guys, and the Bears are wanting the 25 continuation, okay? So this box would go down here about 23.25, and the Bulls are sitting right about here at the where? At the 44 area, right there. Next, you're sitting at 45.25. So the Bulls are sitting at 45, which is pretty much where my box is probably at anyway, but at 24. That's perfect right there. That's where the Bulls and Bears are both sitting. See? So if you want continuation, you got to get 25 to work. Anything under 25 is continuation. Anything over 44, anything over 45 is dangerous on the side, on the Bull side. I don't do tick-to-tick calling very much because I know it's confusing, but I can tell you guys in slow markets, until we get something going, we can use this and destroy people because we know exactly where they're going to be sitting on the price. There is no guessing in this. This is spot on. 25 comes down to 21 now. 21. You got to break 21 to continue. Now you got to break 19 to continue down to 17. 17 is now the continuation. The Bulls now have moved to 31. Or 38, excuse me. Bulls are at 38 now. Bears are at 17.50. So Bears want to continue at 17.50. The Bulls want to try to whack us at about 37. So now you got 17.50 coming down. You got to get 16 here to clear. Down to the 15. Once you clear the 15, we should go lower. Now it's going to be 13. Now it's going to be, let's see. Yep, 12. 12.75 down here. Now we're going to clear 12.75 and come down to 10. Okay? Once we get the 10 done, we're going to try to fade down some here and try to pick up that 9.50. You got to get 9.50, guys. The Bulls now have moved their targets to 29. 29 and 30. 30 for the Bulls, 10 for the Bears. 30 for Bulls, 10 for Bears. Bears can continuate at 10. Let's go 10. Now it's the 4. Now it's the 3. Now it's the 98. Now it's the 96. Now it's going to be 96 for the Bears and 116 for Bulls. 96 fades, guys. 96. We get 96 to work down here to 95.50. 95.50 is continuation. 95.50 comes under 91. Continuation is 91. Continuation now is going to be down here around 87. I just took a 200-point short. So it's 107 now. 107 is the return for the Bulls. 107. And the Bears continuation is 87.50. So 87, just 87. 87. Now you can watch now because the Bulls will try to do the pullback at 107, 108. So you got to watch that 107, 108 because the Bears are trying to get it. Or the Bulls are trying to get that 107. See? Watch the 107, guys. If you don't break the 107, you don't get out of this. But if we do, I'm not getting out anyway because I'm 200 points down. But I'm down here 200 points away from my target. So I'm good. I probably hold this short all day long now because it's probably going to be all short the rest of the day. Right? So now we got to see if these, but we know the tick though. We know 107 is the entry for Bulls to try to get money back. See that? Look at that. It did go to 107. It went 107 to 114. Right? They got 7 points there. That's all they got. And now we just got to break that low. Wait a minute. Where's my other chart there? Getting crazy. Can't see it. Okay, so we just now need to go down here to 88, 87. If we get down here to about 87.25, guys, 87.25 is what we're looking for continuation. We have to have the 87.25. And there it is. And now we got to get down here and we got to hit the 85.25. It's 2 points. And now it's 83. So we got to get to 83 now. And the Bulls want to structure at 102. So 102 now and 83. 102 and 83, guys. That's it. But this is coming down. Your big target down here, guys, is going to be that massive, where is that area at down here I'm looking at? Let's see if we can go down here. Yeah, we want to get down here, guys, to the 50, to the 60. Whoa. This 59, 60 down here, whoo, man. I think that might be 60. No, it's not. It's 60, 57. I think anything under 57, man, comes way down like 30 points. 83, guys. Continuation. We have to have it. Now you got to have 82. It's one tick. It's 82 low. 82 is going to hit that low down there. If we can break the 82, this is going to continuation down. 82 is that continuation area, and that's what we want. 102 is the Bulls. 82 is the Bears. Come on, Bears. Push this to 57, dudes. Come on. Let's go. Now it's 78, guys. 82 to 78. They're taking their sweet time, but they're trying. Aren't you guys glad I tried something different? We're just, until the market starts getting ready to move, we can go in and get money other places. Watch the 102. Remember, that's where the Bulls are sitting. See the 102? I don't think they're going to get far. But if they break the 114, they might. This is 102 to 114 is the trade on the Bull side. If you don't break the 114, it's not happening. Okay? You go right back to 102. Now 102 can go back and forth several times. But actually now they dropped it now to 99. So now the Bulls are looking at 99, not 102. They're looking for the entry at 99 to try to go up. You can see 99. Watch 99 on your chart, guys. Boing, 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 boing. 99, 99. It just keeps hitting it. It's craziness. Because 99 needs to go up to where? To 12 and 14. They got to break 12, 14 here off 99. Now you can take 99 long under 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, maybe 5, 6 points off that if you wanted to. I'm not telling you have to. I'm just saying you could. But 99 is the structure top of the line. So the Bears are at the 99. The Bulls are at the 99 to go either way because the Bears want that 82 down there. But the Bulls want the 99 to 112 to 114. No, I don't even look at order flow. I got my own. I made my own thing. I don't look at any of that stuff people have made. I just design my own stuff. See how we got the 112 here, guys? 114. I've just come up with my own process of things that I do, and this is something I was working on years ago, and I started using it and just playing with it and adding stuff to it, and I just, it's just a chart. It's actually a Rinko chart that you're being called from, guys. This Rinko chart that I'm using to call these tick-to-ticks is way more accurate than anything else I've ever used if I want to tick-to-tick trading. It's 100% spot on every time. It's never failed me. It failed me when I first started using it because, I was like, wrong here. And I had to go back in and change a lot of stuff. But now it seems like it does pretty good. So see how you got the 99? We didn't get it now. Now you got to go to 79, guys. If the Bears get down here around 78, they're going to continue. They're going to continue down at 78. If they don't, the Bulls are going to keep trying to go long at 99. So it's 78 and 99. You're stuck between the two. '78. That's about right. It's close. You see how the Bulls are pulling back from this 99 here, for the 99 guys. There's your 99. There's that 78 low down there. 77 is fine. Right there. That's where you're playing at. It's either you have to go 99 long or 78 short. And these are not the big levels, guys. These are just all my tick to tick stuff that I use. And usually with my tick to tick stuff, I can narrow it down between 20 to 30 point range every single time. Now we know this is a bear candle. We know the bears are trying to get the market to come down. But remember this morning, guys, where did we buy in? Where was the big buy-in this morning that stopped the bears move? Remember? It was the 63, 65 area down there. 63, 60, I'd say 64. 64 is dangerous. 64 is where they bought in this morning and killed everybody. Okay? Went straight back up. Or that was yesterday. Sorry, yesterday, 2 o'clock. So today it was up there past that. But the 64 is a dangerous area, guys. Dangerous area. Okay, so we broke the 80. We broke that. We're trying to get down to 78, guys. We got to get 78.25 down here. We got to have it. Because the Bulls have still got their structure at 99. We're still working in the same area, guys. The same area. 99 and 78. But the Bears are still trying to push this low because they know that 90 is their actual level. 90 is the big level, okay? 99 is the tick-to-tick level. So you've got, 99 and, what is that? About 101 area? where the bulls can buy back, which is perfect because it lines right up with what we're doing. And there he goes, right back to 12.14. See? She breaks the 14, she's going to go higher. Now they got to break the 21. If the bulls want to hold this, they got to do the 21 now. Now the bears have not going to move their shorts. The bears are going to move their shorts to 100 now. So the bears want to go short again at 100, and the bulls want continuation at 121. See the 100 fall? Look, you see it, guys? 7 points from the 100. There we go. Now the bears want to push this 100 all the way down here back to where? 79. You see how it flipped? It's amazing, isn't it? It's craziness. It's absolute craziness. So now you've got the bulls sitting up here at the 102. And the bears are trying to do their thing at the 102 with the bulls to get down to 78. The bears took the short at 102. You guys know how Elon Musk comes out and just does all kinds of cool stuff and invents shit, and just comes up with ideas and does things. For me, that's kind of like, for a person to be doing stuff like that, man, it's kind of inspiring. And I try to do things with charts to make things easier for us, kind of like the same way. Like I want to make some shit that works, right? And so far, I've done it. So right now, 65, guys. If we can get down to 65, 79 to 65, this will be beautiful. Because now we're just trying to break this 79 that we've been trying to break, 78 down here, to go down to 75. Once we get to 75, this might go down to 65, an absolute plummet. Because the big level is 65, guys, in the market. We know this. 65 is where you can really come down, okay? The 65 short could be massive. And that 65 can come all the way down to where? To our target at, where's it at? 26. So now we got that to work. So now we're looking for 65. We're looking for 65 now. That's what we're looking for. 65 can come way down here, guys. 65 has to clear now down to where? Down to 55. But we know 65 is that big level anyway that can really tank this market. So we can go back from tick to tick back to 65 big level. Can 65 plummet this market down to 26? Because if it does, it's going to be a straight shot to 26 from here, guys. Straight shot. It's just going to come right down to 26. So now we're looking at 26 down here, and you're also looking at 25 and 20. What is that? What is that little level down there? Get off there. It's 65 and, yeah, we'll say 25 and 15. So it's 25, 15 short. So 25 and 15 is where we're trying to get to now. And you can see it. Now it's 45, 42. Got to break the 40 here. Come on, let's break the 40. Let's go. Break that 40. Come on down. Once you break the 40, she'll continue. The bulls are trying to go long again at 60. But it's all right, though. We just got to break 40 to stay in this. 40 low. 40 low takes it down even further. Once you get to 40, she's going to come down some more. She has to get to 40, or she pulls back to the bull side. There's that 40. Now the bears want to push this 35 low, and the bulls want to try to push it back to 56. So 56 is where the bulls are sitting. The bears are at 35. Continuation is 35. The pullback is 55. Okay? 35 is continuation. Pullback's 55. My next thing I'm working on, guys, is to get the rejection candle colors inside of the pullback for the bulls. And when I get that done, this is going to be absolutely stupid, okay? Especially on this chart, because it'll make it to where you'll know every single move. The price, the bulls, the bears. As soon as the color changes on the candle for that rejection candle for that move back to 55, you're going to have that. You can trade that and slam them. Hey, well, you're welcome, Nacho. I hope you had a good day, man. 35, guys, we got to break it. The market will not come down unless you break 35. Okay? And look where we're sitting. Now the market's saying 34. 34. 34 for the continuation for the bears, and the pullback is 54 for bulls. So 54 is the pullback for the bulls. The bulls got to entry 54. 34 is where we want to go straight down. And look at that shit. We went right straight down to 25. Boom! We hit it. You guys see that? We hit 25. We hit the target. Spot on. I told you 65 to 25 would work, and there it is. Anybody take the 65-25 short? That's 40 points, man. 40 points. That's craziness. Where's the pullback now? It's 44, 45. 25 is continuation. 24 is continuation. So 24 is continuation. 45 is where the bulls are sitting. Okay? Now 23 is a continuation. Down to 22. Why are they doing this? Because they want to break that 18 down there, that 17 area. They want to get down here, guys, to 14 and slam this shit. Because 14 goes to 83. They're now going to have to break the 17 to get to 14. Once they get to 14, hold on, because this could really get dangerous down here low, all the way down to 83. You guys like this? You're looking at 14. You're looking at that 14 now to be that big level to come all the way down to about the 83, 82. Continuation is the 12. The bears are sitting at the 11, 10, 8, 7. Now the 5. The 5 and the bears and bulls are sitting at 25. So now you got 6 continuation, 5 continuation, 25 pullback. Okay? 5 is the continuation, guys, and 25 is the pullback. Okay? So just remember that. 5 comes down. Come on, 82. Let's go. This is beautiful, man. I did 6 and 6, 6 and 5, 11 this morning. And look at this. Look at this afternoon. 33,000. All we have to do, guys, is get this to stay under the 14. But you've got to get continuation at the 1. We need the 1 now to come down here. We need the 1. 25,001. And 21 is the bulls. So if you can break the 1, you're going to come farther south. If you don't, you might have to pull back to the 21 where the bulls might try to structure a trade. Now the 21 trade could wind up being a doozy because it's got about 40 something points on that trade, but I don't think it's going to pull back that far. But right now it's 25 even, guys. 25 even, and it's going to be the 21. 21 for the bulls and 25,000 even for the bears. You got to break the 25,000 even. Once you break 25,000 even, we're going to get that 82, guys. What's up? I love that. Me and Steve were doing it this morning. Come on, guys. Can we get this to continue at the 1? That's what they want. They want the 1. They got to have the 1 to go south. If you don't have the 1, you're not going south. the 1, guys, all the way down to 91. Now 91 is going to be the hold down here lower. And 10's the top of the bears or bulls. And we're trying to get to 82, 83, guys. 82, 83, 74. Okay? All we need is the 90 to keep continuation now. Now it's the 90, guys. The top of this now is the 11. 11 for the bulls. So the bulls can try to take this back to 11 and try to go long at 11. But if they don't break 11 long, guys, it's not happening, okay? There's nothing happening for bulls unless they break the 11. It just won't happen. See the 11? Whoop, there it is. There's your 11 long. Look at that. Absolutely golden. Now, what do the bulls got to do here? They got to break the 31 now to stay in this. They got their 11 trade, but they got to get back to 31 to hold it. If they don't hold it, the bears are going to short them at the 9. The bears will try to go back short at 9 because now the bulls have moved their target higher at the 31. So they damaged themselves by not holding that 31 and reverting back to the bears at 9. But I think they might get to 30. They might get there. They could possibly do this. But see how the bulls take that long also with that 9? Because the bulls want that trade. Well, I think the bulls actually now want the 12. Well, the 11 like we had before. The 11 still. 11 back to 31. And the bears want the 11 short back down to where? 91. 90. So the 11 short goes to 90. And the 11 long goes to 31. And that's it. That's exactly what they're doing. See the 11 short? Where's it going? Straight down. There's 10 points. Look at that. Here comes that 90. There it is. Boom. 11 short. It's absolutely stupid. 86 is where we got to be now, guys. And remember, 86 is that 83 target we want. Remember, we called 83. We're getting very close to 83. So now the bulls have moved their trap down here to the 6. They want the 6 now long. The bears want the short at 6. The bulls want the long at 6. And we want the 86. Okay? So the 6 is long short, and the 86 is continuation. Good morning, Riz. How do you guys like this? How do you guys like the tick-to-tick move coming down? We took the tick-to-tick move chart from 215 all the way down here, guys. Look where we're at. We're at the 24,995 or something like that, right? There it is. There it is. We just broke that. We just broke it, guys. We broke it. We broke the 82. Now we're trying to get down to where? We want this thing to come down here to about 58 and 58 to 17. And all you got to do now to hold this is make sure you're under the 65. And the bulls are sitting at this 80. So it's 80, 65, 60, guys. 60 now is continuation. And we know that 58 is going to send this, okay? If it gets under 58, guys, you can see it really gets shocked and sent low. So now we're actually wanting 58 continuation, and we're wanting 80 for the other side. So the bulls now are move their shit back up to 79, 80. And the bears have moved it to 59. You're welcome, Black. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Guys, if we break this 58 marker down here and if we get under 60, guys, this could come down. I mean, massively come down to 24,920 all the way down in that area. Like we're probably going to pick up these targets down here, these big ones. My target now is 17 low. But remember, though, you got those bears at 80. See them? Nope, nope. The bulls now are sitting at 64. Okay, so bulls are at 64 now, and the bears are at 43. So we did go lower. I just didn't have a chance to see it. We broke the 58 to 43, guys. So now it's going to be continuation for bears at 43, and the bulls are going to have to go break the 65. Okay? Bulls got to break 65 for a pullback, or the bears will go short at 65 coming back down. See how the 65 is trying to pull back, guys, right here? Now, the bears know this. So the bulls can take 65 long and try to get something, or the bears will crush them at 65 and pull this back down to 43, right? And we just killed this chart this morning. I told you guys we would have to figure out something better this morning because it just wasn't doing it for us, right? You see how the bulls are trying to get that, how they got that 65 long, but now they got to get up here to 76, 75 to hold it. If they can't get 76, guys, it's not going to happen. The bears will go back down here to 65 and short them. These bulls have to hold 76. If you don't, you're going to get rejected back down here to the 64 area. See, the bulls want to hold 76, see if they can get a little run going here. But now they got to hold 77, 78. Can you hold 78 as a bull? Can you hold 78 up? There you go. Now you got to hold 85. If you can hold the 85, you might get it to work a little bit for you because 85 goes back to 20 up there. We know this. 85 could be a really nice move up, but if 85 don't work, you can be looking at those bears to say 65. Okay, guys? So bears will be playing at 65 now thinking, okay, well, if you can't make this work, we're going to short you at 65. We're going to kill you guys. No. And I think Monday's President's Day, guys. It's like a half day. So I don't know if I'll be on Monday morning. I might be, but we'll just see. It depends on what Sunday night does. So if I'm not on Monday morning, you know it's going to be a crappy market anyway. So 65 short, guys, is where they're trying to get to now, okay? Because I think Monday is President's Day. I think we have a half day of trading. So see how they get 65 short here, guys? And now they want the 65 to go down to what? 43. But if they can't get it, the bulls will maintain 65 there all the time. Anyway, I'm going to probably turn it over to Riz. So, Riz, are you in here this morning? I think he is. Hello, Riz? Steve? Somebody? Hello? Can't hear nobody. You can hear me? I can't hear you, Riz. Steve, are you here? We can't hear you, Riz. Okay, we hear you now. Yeah. Yep. And I did the tick stuff this time to get us into something better. You just got to break this 43 low down here. I do believe it's 43 now. Let me see, but I think it's going to be, no, actually it's 40, 41. 41 is the bearish continuation. The bulls want their trades at 65 now again, but 65 is that big monster level anyway. So I really do think these bears are going to try to get this 920 down here. I would. I'd just go for these 920 and be done with this. Because if I can get 920 to fade, I can get that 866, 8660. What is that? 864. I mean, from 920 to 864 is one big solid ass move. I mean, it's a dump. There's three big dumps down here, all the way down to 28, 20, 24, 8 even, and under that even. So right now you're looking at this thing coming down here about the 9, I think about the 14 is going to be the next one down. So you got 14 down, 866 down, and 785 down. Big levels down there. There's some huge moves down here, guys. Very big moves. I was trying to get a hold of Steve, but I guess he's not on. He might be doing something else. I was gonna. Yeah. I thought maybe he's. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Are we gonna come down to 14, 15 down here? 14, 15 is perfect. So the Bulls reverted themselves back to about 47, and the Bears got continuation at 28. But see, I really like how I can just stuff sometimes because it shows us exactly where these Bears got to continue at 28, right? And we know the Bulls are at 48, or his pullback's to 48. You could say, well, my pullback is going to be to where? If I don't break the 28, I could pull back to the 48, right? Where's the middle line? 10 points, 38. So I would just say, okay, if it breaks the 38, I really gotta be careful. Because 38 could send it to 48. See the 38, guys? That's halfway through. So that's how I use it. Anything over 38, I'm really not trying to go short on. I want to wait for continuation because 38 can be the long back to 48, but I don't use those like that. I wait and see because right now we got this big level thing going on, so we don't really need to use it, but we used it this morning to get out of the stupidness of the market. Because the market was stupid this morning, collecting all the money before they let it go short. And I told you guys we had the big Mary pattern, remember? Look where the bear breakout line is, right there. And there's the marker, this little arrow. Remember I told you what this little arrow was? The break of Mary, right here. Where's the short? Where's my short? Right at the bear breakout line, guys. See it? My short matched with price on tick to tick down here. This is a monster trade too. It's craziness. Absolutely craziness. Gonna get right down here to the 17 level I was telling you guys about. 17, 14. Right there. Boom. There it is. We just hit that big target down here on 17, guys. 17, 15. Right there. We're good. Now you just got to be under the 14 to make it work. Anything between 15 and 14 is that big target low. And this target here goes all the way down to where? If you break this target and you hold, you will wind up down at about 28,666 or something like that. Yeah, 28. Yeah. 866, 867. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you had a good morning with me. I'm going to jump off this morning and turn over to Riz. Riz, y'all watch that 867 marker this morning because that's where she's trying to go. And your pullback's going to be that 14, 17. So if it goes back long, guys, you can look for that 14 long right there, 14, 15 long later on today because it's going to hold probably the rest of the day, probably till 4 o'clock. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for coming in this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a beautiful morning. We had some sketchy stuff going on, but we figured it out. And that's what we have to do as traders. But I will see you guys later, and y'all have a great weekend. I might come back on Monday morning. It is a half day. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to trade Monday because it's just a half a day Monday. It's kind of that's probably just going to be crap. So I don't know if I'll be on Monday, but if not, I'll be back on Tuesday. But anyway, guys, this is what you're looking at. You're looking for those big lows down there. Now they do know there is a. Before I get off here, I'll tell you guys there is a short at the 14, and then the 67 down there and the 784. So make sure you mark those 14 and 784 and about 865, 866, because those three levels are going to maintain today. After today at 4 o'clock, erase them. Don't keep them on your chart. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great weekend. Have a good day and have a blessed time. And keep your money if you got it. Don't waste your money if you have it. If you're looking for profits, just try to maintain that 14 low, and you might pick up some there, like I was going to try to with you guys there. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Good weekend. I'll see you later, Riz. You have a good weekend too. I'll probably talk to you before that. But anyway, if I don't see you, Riz, have a good weekend. I'm sure you will. All right. We'll talk to you later, guys. All right. Yep. Bye, everybody.